kulingiloko ngenza le intro kanti yona ayipheli angazi ukuthi ngithini ngiloko ngiyangingiza yo
angeke babuye noma bengeza bebaningi siloku sithule simbhekile angeke no 7 days ngeviki.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time seeing this face, my name is Laza, YouTube sensation, TikTok extraordinaire. It is not going to change. Please don't forget to smash the subscribe button because we're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. Welcome to the home of the exclusives. And if you've been part of the family since day one, welcome to yet again another YouTube video. I'm sure you believe in it. I'm sure you believe it. People have been searching for me. All my TikTok comments, people were like, content. Storytime, please.
Phela isikhathi enza manje boy hey ngeke phela hey sokusilindana nawe enza boy enza.
The people that have been following me on social media, they saw which recently I renovated my room. I wanted to start shooting content in my room, but then when I was doing like the test shots and things like that, I saw which the lighting, number one, is bad, and number two, when I use my my LED lights, the posters I need they are laminated, so they reflect light, so it's just bad. The background is bad. Number two, here guys, benduko. A lot of things happen, I'm not gonna lie, but now I was like, let me just wait for the perfect moment to actually close these chapters, and then I'll be able to come back and tell you guys what's going on. Do you get me? In my head I was like, no, like more series of events are gonna unfold, and then like it's gonna work in your favor, gonna come through with the positive story time. Goopy. Friends of Amstel 2024, come here. Hey. Hi, Mo. Okay, so besides the setup, what was different about the Friends of Amstel last year is that there were 2 additional crew members that we have to recruit. Number one was my cousin, Usiya. I'm not going to give him an anonymous name because he's my cousin. It's not going to change, like, you know. And then secondly is someone that might be of interest. I'm going to let you guys know. Please hold on to character number 2 because Upolo is very, very important. Guys, before I continue, quick question to the people that went to Friends of Amstel in 2023 and 2024. Which Friends of Amstel was better and why is it 2023? Me and my cousin Lucia, we got there earlier, so we just had to wait for the other entourage to come. And as we're waiting, the security guards there, they were very, very mouthy, they were very, very nasty. Something that I've never experienced in 2023. So red flag number 1 were the security guards. Anyways, we get our tags. They offered raincoats because it was gloomy. The weather was gloomy. Looking at the influx of people there, I look at it and I'm like, I don't think this Friends of Amstel is gonna give. And it's like, please keep quiet and give it a chance. I'm like, okay. Already I said keep it in man. I keep on it's shop. Hi, okay, shop guys, now we go to the Redler beverage stand. We grab our drinks. Eat drinking, it doesn't end. Actually, I was like, we didn't eat drink, and I think it's going to be amazing. Let's just give it a shot. We'll see where this goes. So there were 2 stages, the main stage and the Redler stage. Yazin guys, I saw the vision there, but I was particularly worried about the execution, and I was proven right. Primarily because there were instances where like artists that I would like to see, like both of them, they were in separate stages and they were performing at the same time. So now I was like, which is which? Besides that dilemma, you had to pick which artist gets a piece of you. The line to go get a drink. Oh, Friends of Amstel, let's go back to the drawing board. The line to get food, horrendous. The price, guys, how believe 600? Benga believe. I was like, hey guys, how much is the habli? So like there was the board name. The board had prices of like the habli and the refill. But when I believe very prank. So Nyagu when it's hi guys, so how much is the habli? They're like, there's the amount there. I look at it, I'm like, no. Like I saw this, but then I want you guys to keep habli. And they're like, the habli is 600 rands. I was like, do you have student discounts? They were like, no. 600 to fuck off. Besamba ngama group usilahlane abanye baya toilet abanye bamingile njalo le. But eventually we're like, let's just go to the main stage because now the artists that we want to watch, they are, you know, predominantly at the main stage. And with us going in front, I can feel that that I'm being watched. Like there's something that is telling me, someone is watching you. But then I don't pay attention to it because I'm living in the moment. I'm with my friends, we're taking pictures, we're taking videos. Like it's nice. Let me just be honest because I feel like let's drop it eventually. So Paulo is actually, what if he watches this? Nah, fuck it. So Paulo is I went to his place. I almost lost my virginity. I met him in front of Amstel 2023. That guy, ne, but who he maniac. So Apollo he main that guy. Yabo. So Apollo agas wuti mina ni the vibe was nice because he didn't know anything but me like because I'm like we leave that aside because it never really got out. I remember before we could actually reside at the main stage, at the main stage. So I looked at this guy and I was like, oh, I under smash. Because I would like doing that. Because I'm a type, I'm a new bitch. With this one, I looked at the guy and I looked at Ayanda and me and Ayanda like made eye contact because Ayanda knows my type. The guy that I did that to, Mutaibo Smash, is the guy that was like, I'm looking at me, I felt like I'm being watched. So now, later on, it's in the evening. Ayanda tells me, there's this guy that is looking at you and this guy is the one that you said smash to earlier on. I'm like, hi man, we're gonna call this guy Amstel. Amstel came with a girlfriend. They're very like clingy, like they're very cozy. Like it's giving a couple, like they look so compatible. And is like, you don't know that. Stop counting your chickens before they hatch. There was a point where we got shots, guys. Got bang on my baby. Yeah, guys, pushing our stand. So things I'm drinking. Hey, oh guys. And Ayanda comes to me and he's like, what do you want that guy? I'm like, Ayanda, what kind of ridiculous question is that? Because this guy is the one that is going to take me to Pound Town. Why don't push it? Because then I can lose penty and develop so Amsterdam. And then Ayanda now come through because this thing is not sufficing, it's not going anywhere. He's like, guys, do you want to take a picture? He asks Amstel. Amstel's like, yeah, sure. The girlfriend was not having it, truly. Maybe, okay, now that I'm looking at it, in hindsight, she felt excluded. You understand that? Because when I came the first time, Mabulise too, and it was nice. But then, yeah, the face wasn't really inviting, but then I was like, I don't care about my man. And then Ayanda comes to me and he's like, the conversation ended, and then I went to Ayanda. The couple, now they're leaving, like I can actually see them leaving. And then I look at them and I'm like, oh my god, there goes my husband. He flips his phone like this to my direction. I see Gunama number. I'm like, I'm still oh wow! A round of applause for Ayanda too. Ayanda came through. Throughout the night, I tell you, and I want to go to the restroom. As we're walking towards the restroom, we see Amstel. He's exiting the restroom, but then one by one. So I'm like, that's peculiar because in my head, you are long gone. I was like, how dude, like, what are you doing here? Because he's like, no, I decided to stay. I don't want to go now. The person that wants to go actually is Uman Lagasi. So yeah, I'm feeling I'm dodged. I'm like, oh. We had like a conversation, and then eventually it led up to Ayanda asking him, do you want to hug Untowe? And I was like, and then he was like, So okay, sharp, he walks away, and then we go to the toilet, we do what we need to do. Rubbish! Guys, go mishmashi. I want to buy my wallet. Polo loses his Polo wallet. Accountant loses his phone. And then with the guys, let's just go. A few days later, Ayanda asked me, did you reach out to the guy? I'm like, which guy? Because my son question when I asked, Amstel. I'm like, no. And also I don't have his numbers. He's like, no, I edged up to the numbers. So I reached out to him. I slid in the DMs, sending him a picture that was taken of us, Mrs. Friends of Amstel. Nama receipt. It's important for Nama receipt, guys. Because, son, one thing about me, I'll keep receipts. I'm not receipts. I'm not receipts. So I don't know how I threw in the question of me, like, Oh, I was like, yeah, dude, I'm the one that actually wanted your numbers, not Ayanda, just to clarify, because I don't know Ayanda Uteni or like what impression you got when he asked for your numbers. But me like wanting your numbers, the reason is insignificant now. And then that's when he was like, why is it insignificant? I was like, because you're straight and you have a girlfriend. And that's when he replied. He was like, people think that this person is not my girlfriend. Like we're close, but then yeah, actually, I mean, I'm feeling you. Oh, blissful. I tell him my boundaries, I tell him the person that I am, and he understands everything essentially. He's like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna take you on a date. Right now, it's impossible because I'm writing my exams, and also when I'm done, right after I have to go to the Eastern Cape because my brother, we in Dublin. I'm like, okay, when am I gonna see you? He's like, I don't know, but then I'm hoping like mid December, headed to Christmas, I'll be back this side. I'm like, okay, cool. As much as going on network in, but then he would send me those good morning messages, he would call me, he would try to squeeze me in. There was this one random day where he woke up on the wrong side of the bed, bitch. He pissed me off, bitch. He pissed me off, and people that know me know what's fast. So he sends me a voice note, but because I was at home, so I was living it up, I was drinking, I saw the voice note and I acknowledged it, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm gonna get back to this when I'm sober, because now it's not the time for me to be looking at my phone. Then the next day, I wake up to the voice note, it deleted. I'm guessing he wanted to vent because he did highlight Wuti, they did something to him and he's not in the right space. So when I wanted to get back to him and the voice note in question, Wuti team, he deleted the voice note. That's when I'm like, oh, hey, dude, what's going on? He's like, I'm fine. Like, he was so like, yeah. He was very dismissive and very like, yeah, right. I'm like, are you sure? Then he's like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm like, okay, cool. Why did you delete the voice note? And then he was like, it's not important. Something like that. He was just like giving me those responses. Like, they were not like responses I could work with so that I'm going to respond. He was just responding what I was asking. I sent him a message. I was like, you know what, dude? When you are ready to talk to me, because now I feel like I'm begging you to talk. I didn't say that, but then I was like, when you're ready to talk to me, you know where to find me. You call me. I block him everywhere. Every day. Yeah, guys, go. But then as I'm going, I'm not going because of him. I'm going because of the other guy that I'm going to introduce to you guys next week. So I'm going Amstel, and it's like, man, days go by, weeks go by. We enter the new year. No. Guys, when I tell you there's no communication from Amstel up until last week of January. I buy Black Crown. Hey guys, do not buy Black Crown. Do not buy Black Crown because I call my friend, we debrief. My friend tells me about how her relationship ended. I'm like, oh, Chomi, that's tough. Are you calling? I tell her about Amstel. I have my laptop there and I'm like, you know what, Chomi, actually, now fuck this, I'm calling this guy. My friend is like, Chomi, when's guys, yes Sakuru. Yes guys, yes guys, Sakuru ngatabukazi ngoba mnyama. What's no? I get where you're coming from. I'm sorry. Oh he was really nice, but I'm not gonna lie. And what irritates me about this connection is that he was starting to know me. There was a point where I was mad about something, but he could see it through my responses. And then he sent me a voice note. He was like, as in, voice note. In our talks, there was a point where he asked me, would you mind visiting me? And I was like, visiting you? Like, I was taken back. And guys, one thing that I love about the people that I've spoken to is that they know Guti Asimo thing. So I'm like, I visit you. Can you please elaborate before I respond? That's literally what I said to him. And then he sends me a voice note. He's like, no, man, like I'm saying, would you mind coming to visit me, Giti, but not now, like eventually. I'm like, yeah, eventually, yeah. I mean, I first dating again. At least tell me, I'm convinced again, bribe being a first date. But now that I'm looking at it, I think he was just being sleek with it. That's red flag number 16 or 17, whatever. The week of Valentine's Day, oh shem, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Friday was Valentine's Day. I had load reduction from 5 until 10, and then I bought data. I was charging my phone using my power bank, and then I would log on to Instagram. You know when you have that voice that tells you to go to Instagram. And then I swallowed my pride. I'm the one that actually told him, Happy Valentine's Day, and literally copied and pasted the message that I sent to him, and then he changed his name to my name, and I was like, that's a bit sus. And then I asked him, I was like, dude, are you okay? No, I'm a receipt on. I'm a receipt on akona. I'm a receipt on again. I says again that when I'm a receipts. It's Kati 5:09 in the evening. I'm like, happy Valentine's Day, Amstel. And then he's like, happy Valentine's Day, Ndobek. With I need to I send it with a white emoji, and I send it with the white emoji. That's why I need to copy or paste. Basically, it's, are you okay? You've been quiet. I'm okay. A lot has been happening, but I'm hoping to fix everything by Monday. Send a message. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you sort it out. If you need to talk, you know where to find me. In the midst of us having this, he keeps quiet for an additional 2 hours. When I go to Instagram, I saw that he received a Valentine's Day gift from a girl. I know it's from a girl because I can tell by the positioning and the shape of the lip, this is a girl. Like, this is not a guy. Like, I know these things. It's a canvas board. It was decorated back to back. It was kissed. So one side, this girl kissed the canvas so creatively that went to A initially. And then on the other end, it was like a message, like it was like a typed message as to the reasons why she loves him, like it was a very detailed note. Like, it was well thought out. The things that were said there, like it was a long ass note. When the power came back, I went back to Instagram. I didn't screenshot the thingy because I was like, I won't need it. Like, it's gonna stay. Like, now he's literally soft launching his relationship. When I go back, it's no longer there. He probably figured, oh my god, don't saw this or whatever. But then it was no longer there. Before I sent this message, he posted the other side of the canvas board, which was the initial A of his name. I was like, oh, okay, cool. This person is in a relationship. That's when I sent him this message from 8:30. I was like, hey, Amstel. After yesterday, I concluded that clearly me and you are just not in the same place. This dragged on for a while, and keeping each other around isn't ideal. I apologize for imposing all the responsibility of pursuing to you, which like I still take accountability till to this day, because I liked him as well. But then it kind of felt like I was imposing the responsibility of him pursuing me. Like, I wasn't doing anything. I was just waiting for him, all in the name of like, you're gonna take me out on a date. I probably shouldn't have tried to rekindle things with you. You're fine where you are. In fact, you're good, and we both know that. I'm not needed in whatever you have going on. I wish you well with your relationship, and maybe don't do this to them or the next person. And everything. It's been 3 weeks now of no contact, and I'm fine with it. So yeah, guys, this brings us to the end of the story time. If you've made it this far and you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It helps the channel a lot. Please subscribe, because we are on the road to 15,000 subscribers. And also comment down below, let me know who was wrong. Maybe you being wrong. Yes, I don't think I was wrong. Follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and most importantly, join my Instagram channel so that you're notified if there are any changes with my like posting schedule or like anything. You're gonna get information firsthand. I'm gonna see you guys on the next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.